Good morning, gang. Today we are back in Venba, our sixth installment, I believe. Chapter 6 we're on. And today is going to be another double achievement. However, before I get started, I want to give a huge shout out to a couple of guys in a store that I frequent just about every day. Yes, of course, they are from India. Victor, the store owner, and Sunny, Uganda, who have helped me out a whole lot in the pronunciation and meanings of a lot of these words here in Venba. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And then once you get there, go ahead and press any button to start up. Let's continue. And today we are going to be playing as Cabin. And, yep, we got another texting achievement, pretty much to the last one we had to do. So, looks like Cabin's boss, Chris, is texting him. Then press send. And send. There's a particular thing that we have to do towards the end here, and Cabin is going to be texting quite a bit and then decide to erase his text. And I'll give you guys a heads up when you need to pay attention and listen. Then press send. And send. Send. Now Kevin's boss is going to get back at him. And this is where we need to pay attention, guys. He's going to send a long text and then decide to delete it. Once he deletes it, he's going to tell his boss what he thinks his boss needs to hear. Send. And then make sure you scroll all the way to the bottom of the text. Scroll all the way to the top, just like we did in Venba's. And then scroll all the way back down to the bottom. And after that, then go ahead and press continue. And poof, Doomscroll. Now Kevin's going to go through Ama, or his mom's, recipe book. And remember how they were all raced out? Looks like Venba fixed up. But they're all in Tamil. Idlis, and how to properly sift the Puttu, and stack the Puttu, if you remember. Looks like this is Birani's. And unfortunately, Since there are millions of dialects in India, my friends could not help me out with this translation. So, the closest they could come up with it is some sort of rasa, or soup. And it looks like Cabin's going through a bit of a memory here. So, first thing we need to do, of course, is read the recipe book, which, unfortunately, for Cabin, is in Tamil. And of course, good habit, we need to press Y and read the flavor text in the middle. And now, what we need to do, since I am a Venba expert, we need to take the tamarind and put it in the top bowl. Once we've done that, go ahead and take your warm water on the bottom right here, pour it into the bowl. Next, take the sieve or strainer and put it over the bottom bowl. Put your cursor over the top bowl and press and hold A to mix it. Then take your top bowl and pour it through the sieve or strainer on the bottom bowl. Take your sieve and bring it back to the top bowl. Pour the remnants in that bowl. We need to mix it another time. Put your warm water over the top bowl. Take your sieve, put it over the bottom bowl. Be sure to mix the top bowl by pressing and holding A. Take your water and pour it over the sieve. Take your strainer and put the remnants back into the top bowl. And out of good habit, of course, we're going to press Y and look at our flavor text just to make sure. Go ahead and pour the last of the water into the top bowl. Put your sieve over the bottom bowl and mix, of course. Once you've done that, take your top bowl, pour it through the sieve, and now on to the next part of the recipe. Now, as we know, Kavin's translation of Tamil is not that well, as you can see. So go ahead and back out. And it's not that great of a translation, I'm telling you. But before we do anything, we're going to press Y. And of course, grab our flavor text in the middle. It's a rasam. Ah, Milikatani. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that word. Now, yes. Ooh. Never mind, we already grabbed our flavor text. So, toast both of the grains first. Well, he got that wrong. What we need to do is add our cumin seeds and our mustard seeds, top right and center left. And he figures it out. It's seeds, not grains. Next, add red leaves and green chilies. I say he screwed that part up too. How about we add red chilies here to the left and green curry leaves to the right. On to the next step. Add minced something and crushed ginger garlic. Oh, where do we get that minced? We got a plate full of minced shallots that we need to add. And then the yellow stuff on the bottom here is the garlic ginger. First, add something that creates water, and then add the water itself. Well, tomatoes create water, so let's add our tomatoes. And then our tamarind water. So add something and something to taste. Well, first we're going to add our salt to taste. And then before we do anything else out of good habit, we're going to read our flavor text. Mulligatawny. And then lastly, we're going to add our rossum powder to taste. Next step in the recipe. Before that, we're going to go back to a memory. And here's the phone call that Mom was so upset about. I think she's talking about her Ama, or Colin's grandmother. I think she passed, but I regress. Let's go ahead and check our flavor text. And no flavor text for this one. First thing we need to do, of course, is add our water to the pot. Next is add salt. Then we're going to add our turmeric. And then add the bone-in chicken. Put our lid on the pot. Add the cooker weight. And since there are no flavor text to this, we don't have to worry. We'll check anyways, out of good habit. And then go ahead, turn your stove on. course, a memory. I think Venba sad she couldn't be there for her mom. But at least she's there for Gavin. Go ahead and take off the cooker weight and your lid. All right, last step. There are no flavor texts here to be had, so we're going to take our pot here and add it to the red meat stock. And we're going to take a little bit of herbs, coriander, and add it to the stock. And boof, taking stock. Successfully finish the cooking of chicken rasam. Why are you sad? We know why. No kana or sweetheart or honey. We all have to leave this world sometime. A pa has left Carvin. But who does he call? Ama. At this point, guys, here we are in Chapter 7. Go ahead and pause your game. Quit to the main menu. Go ahead and press your Xbox button, and don't forget to turn in your rewards for the day. And as always, gang, have a great day. See ya.